What's going on, YouTubers? I'm Kevin08015, back with a Breaking Bad review. This is episode 7, season 5. Next week's the very last episode. I'm going to start off by letting you all know that Mike is dead. Walt killed Mike. I'm going to walk you through the episode real quick. Pretty much, Walt made a deal with those guys at the end of the episode before, and now they're going to make shit for them. And, fucking Jesse said he still wanted to be out, so Walt replaced Jesse with Todd, the douchebag that killed the kid. Mike, he was finally out. He retired, and the DEA came for him. And Walt called him. He's like, "Listen, DEA's come for you. You got to go now." And he was at the park with his granddaughter because Walt's lawyer that he hooked up to put the money in the accounts of the 9 guys that were supposed to not rat on him. They finally caught on. They caught the lawyer. They arrested him. And the lawyer told the DEA that they were going to turn on him, or he was going to let him in on everybody that was in on it. So Walt heard Hank tell him that. That's how he was able to call Mike and tell him. And pretty much, what the fuck is it? Mike called Saul and he said, "Hey, listen, I got a go-to bag. I need it so I can get the fuck out of here. It has passports, money, all that shit in it." So Walt goes and gets it. It's a big duffel bag, has money, passports, airline tickets, and a gun in it in a holster. And Walt zips it back up and he goes to meet up with Mike and he gives it to him. And Mike's like pretty much told Walt, I'm gonna sum it up for you. Mike pretty much told Walt that he was a piece of shit who fucked everything up had he not killed Frayne. And they got in the car. Mike got in the car. He opened it up, saw the gun was missing from the holster, and he turned around and Walt shot him through the window in the chest, I believe. And Mike drove off real quick, and then he crashed into a bush. Walt ran over to it, and he looked in the car, and Mike was gone. He fell through the fucking hill or whatever. Walt went down to the hill, and he saw Mike sitting there just looking at the sunset. And he was like, "I just realized I could have got those 9 names from Lydia, so, I'm sorry, Mike." He's like, "Shut the fuck up." He's like, "Let me die in peace." And then they got a long shot away from the two, and you see Mike fall over. So Mike is now dead. For this episode, out of 10 stars, I give this a 5, because it was a really fucking intense episode, and this is probably one of the craziest things that ever happened. So, that was pretty cool. And, next week... Ah, you fucking dick! Next week is the last episode of this year's season. So, I'll see you guys next week for the last time for a year for Breaking Bad. I'm Kevin08015, and I'll check you guys later. Oh, douche.